Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are just taking another look at Bitcoin ETF. So what has happened and what do we learn from this scam, right? So Bitcoin ETF token, the only token rewarding holders as Bitcoin ETFs are approved, right? So I've already highlighted this one as a scam, right? It's no different from the other Bitcoin scams that we have covered, such as Bitcoin mine tricks, right? Green Bitcoin, this is the latest scam right here, right? We also had Bitcoin 20, right? We also had Bitcoin BSC and plenty other Bitcoin scams that we have covered, right? So for example, the Bitcoin 20, when it was in its day, right? A lot of people were buying this at $1 each. Currently, it's only worth 27 cents, right? And also, if you look at Bitcoin BSC, also bought at $1 each, and currently, right, you see it's only 10 cents, right? So if you look at Bitcoin ETF token, obviously, as we highlighted in the previous video, it was there to just ride on the news of the Bitcoin ETF approval, possibly even tricking some investors, right, to thinking that this is something to do with the actual Bitcoin and the ETFs that are being approved by the SEC. Now we know that those ETFs have been approved. What has happened to Bitcoin ETF, right? Yes, the price has gone down. I think it even went as low as, let's just check the current price, 2029. It went as low as 2025. It might have even gone lower than that, right? So this is a carefully crafted scam. It knows that there's a whole hype with the Bitcoin ETF, right? And then they go and trick a lot of investors into investing into this one, right? And these guys are very intelligent. These scams are quite clever the way that they are doing them, because people don't never actually realize, or investors, that we have been scammed until it's too late, right? Because when you buy this thing, they say stake your tokens, right? Stake your tokens now. That's the story that you consistently hear from all these scams, right? Stake your tokens, right? You see just here Bitcoin mine tricks, stake your tokens, right? BTC20 and daily ones, daily rewards, stake your tokens now, right? Same with Bitcoin BSC. Stake, right? Why would you stake into something that is just brand new? It doesn't make any sense, right? The reason why they want you to stake the tokens is because when your tokens are staked, you never actually realize that you've been scammed. They just want you to go spend a couple of bucks onto these tokens, stake them, and you forget about them, but they've already helped themselves to your money, right? So you think that you've got a solid investment, but you really don't. And when it's time to claim, like right now, let me know, were you actually able to claim your tokens, Bitcoin ETF? Because what these guys do, let's say 100% of, let's say investors invest into this thing, right? What they do is they allow other investors to be able to actually claim, right, and sell or trade their tokens on dexes, right? But others, they don't allow them, right? The 80-20 rule. So you know the 80-20 rule, 20% of the amount invested into this project only come from 20% of the investors, right? So those investors who have invested huge amounts, right, will not be allowed to actually even claim. They will be allowed to stake, but they won't be allowed to claim. They just blacklist their wallets, right? But other investors, maybe people have invested $50, $100, they might allow those ones to be able to actually claim, right? And it looks like everything is working well, but it's not. And then when you complain, I'm not able to actually claim, they say, clear your browsers, clear your browser, disconnect your wallet, clear your browsers, right? Retry again. If you do all of that stuff and it still doesn't work, then they just blame you. You don't understand crypto, right? Why did you even invest in the first place, right? That's what they do. When you know for a fact that you have done everything, you have disconnected your wallet, you have cleared the cookies, but you are still not getting your tokens, even you have imported the contract address into your wallet, you've done all that, and you still are not getting your tokens. That's how they actually scam a lot of people. So you need to be extremely careful with these ones, right? Especially if there is no docs team behind these tokens, right? You have to be extremely careful. And I believe some of these scams, they are like state sponsored scams, right? Like North Korea or something. They actually have some. There was an article I read from North Korea where They actually go in the morning to the office to scam people crypto all over the world, right? So you need to be extremely careful with some of these projects. We never know who's behind them, right? Be extremely careful, right? Because all these tokens here, Bitcoin Mindtrix, Green Bitcoin, Bitcoin 20, Bitcoin BSC, they all have the same narrative. Stake Bitcoin and you're going to become rich. That's basically what they are saying. Stake Bitcoin, you're going to make a lot of money. Well, it's a lie, right? Don't believe into it. So you might be asking, how do you actually make money in crypto, right? For me, there are only two ways to make money in crypto. The easiest way, if you are new, just go and go to CoinMarketCap, check the top 50, right? So tokens such as Bitcoin itself, Ethereum, the price points might be quite steep for these ones, but you've got some other altcoins, right? You've got tokens such as AVAX, that's one of my favorite tokens, right? You've got Chainlink, Matic, right? I wouldn't go anywhere near Shiba Inu, but the price might appreciate in the future, right? But I believe that the bubble is already popped for it, right? That's my experience with these meme coins, right? They have a time where they explode. For them to go back to those levels, hardly will it happen unless there's a black swan event. I'm not saying it's not going to happen for Shiba Inu. I know there's a Shiba army and all that, but the evidence, the proof is in the pudding, right? It has never happened for any other meme token where it appreciates, the price appreciates, and then it goes back to those levels, right? We can even just check out Shiba Inu right here. Let's go to the all time, right? Check this appreciation that we see right here. This was in 2021, right? 2021. The price point there was 40667, right? And currently the price point we are sitting at actually 5093. You see, we have never even gone anywhere near this ATH right here, right? So that's one thing that you need to be careful about when it comes to meme coins. They sort of like just they have this event where they pump, and then once they drop, they never go back to those levels. You've got also Bitcoin Cash, right? I wouldn't invest into this one as well, right? Injective might be a good investment. Optimism might also be a good investment, but just do your research, right? HBAR is a good project as well. Kronos Crew, it's a good project as well, right, to invest in, but you just need to do a little bit of research. But most of these tokens, these top 50, top 100 tokens, when a bull market comes, altcoin season, any easy 1x, 2x, right? You put $1,000, right? It becomes 2,000, becomes 3,000. You sell at a profit, right? That's the easiest way to make money in crypto. The other way is to actually trade crypto on centralized exchanges, right? And that's something that I'm resuming to do. We were doing that last year, where on the channel we've got a challenge of converting $50 to $1,000, right? So I haven't uploaded any content towards that challenge for a while now, I think over a month, right? But I'll be resuming it, I think next week, in the next 2 weeks, I'll be resuming that challenge. You can join the membership if you're interested into something like that, right? But it's not a get rich quick scheme, right? Trading crypto, you have to learn the ropes, right? You have to understand the tokens and all the things that we speak about in the membership area of the section. You can check that one out, right? But it's not a get rich quick scheme. You're actually acquiring a skill, and it takes time, right? You're going to make mistakes. I even make mistakes. Sometimes you look at the numbers, you think you're entering a good trade, but actually you tend to lose out, sometimes even 50%, right? So those are the two main of making money in crypto. And of course, if you want to wise up against these pre-sale scammers, right, you can just head over to Amazon and grab the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook. The link is in the description, right? It allows you to track 70 pre-sales, right? You can track 70 pre-sales, and for each and every pre-sale, there are 2 pages, right? The first page, you log pertinent information about the project, what are the top 10 holders percentage, supply, website, as well as scam or legit evaluation. Is there a docs team? Is the LinkedIn verified? Pre-sale, is there a pre-sale contract? What transactions are coming in? How much is being invested? Value proposition, adoption, trademark infringement, contract, is the contract renounced? Contract functions, the text, notes, and also when the pre-sale actually launches, you can also track the price. If you decide to invest into it, like I always say, guys, when it comes to these pre-sales, never invest in during the pre-sale. You can invest after launch because the price is guaranteed to go down after launch, just like as you saw with Bitcoin ETF, right? The price point during selling was around the 205 range, and now it has gone down. It went as low as 205, 50% down, right? So, sorry about that. After the pre-sale, you can always buy the tokens for cheaper, right? So there's no reason for you to be able to buy these pre-sales, but you need to wise up against these scammers, right? So you can just grab this book, and then the second page has got ego notes. These are pertinent information about the project, things that you've interesting things people are talking about, maybe in Telegram, what the project is saying on their Twitter, and also at the bottom you've got adoption tracking, right? That's one of the ways you can find the next paper. So it's 2024. Each and every year we always get this meme token that just blows up. So 2024, I don't know which token it's going to be. Is it going to be another Doge, another Pepe? We don't know what that is going to be, right? But on this channel, I'm going to be keeping a lookout on all the new projects that are coming up, right? Because you never know when the next paper is going to be. But one thing that will help you to find the next paper is actually adoption tracking, right? So adoption tracking is basically checking how many people are starting to follow the token on X, on Telegram, on YouTube, and plenty of other social media channels that they do have, right? So that's one way you can track these projects, right? So you can grab the book on Amazon if that's something that interests you, if you want to just up your game, right? And also, if you just want to, the easiest way to make money in crypto, you can just go and grab one of these. For example, AVAX, right? It was like $10. Like 3 months ago, it was around $10, right? AVAX. Let's just check this one out, right? So if you check 3 months ago, let's check in the last 1 year, right? You can see it was down here in October 2023. The price point was $9, right? If you had bought it $9, right, in the last 1 year, it's gone up 1x, right, in the last 1 year. That's an easy way to make money. You buy during the bear market, right? And if you go to the all time, AVAX actually went as high as around $128. If Bitcoin pump comes back, right, we go back into the bull market. Currently, the market of Bitcoin is like sort of like wishy-washy, right, around 41,000. Are we going to be seeing 50, 60,000, 100,000, 150,000? When that happens, when Bitcoin hits 100,000, no doubt AVAX is going to go back to these levels of $130, right? And then you make your profit, right? But it is still a little bit of a risk buying at this current price point. Is the market going to go down or not, right? So that's one way you can actually make money in crypto. So let me know, right? Bitcoin ETF. So we have seen it. The current price point is lower. A lot of people were tricked into staking. Some will not even be able to actually claim, right? The price point is low. A lot of people are not even selling because they see that the price is lower than the one that I actually bought the token, right? So they're not going to sell. So these are carefully crafted scams. Like you need to be careful out there. Do your research, right? Why change your game, right? And wise up against these scammers. You don't even need to buy this book. It helps, but you can even have your own notes that you can take against this pre-sale, right? This book just helps it to make it easier, right? To make you think about things like doxed team, LinkedIn, if they have a LinkedIn on their website, is it verified? The people on LinkedIn, are you able to actually see them doing AMAs, or is just a LinkedIn profile for social proof, right? Pre-sale contract, checking it out, value proposition, what value are they trying to add, adoption, trademark infringement, because some projects were actually good or good ideas, the price was appreciating and all that, but then they ran into trademark issues, right? So those are some of the things as an investor you need to be to check them out, right? So this is my review for this one. Let me know what you think, right, about this Bitcoin ETF, right? So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.